I have 100% chance to win this fight. For me, like stop the fight, the guy win, he have to complete the KO. And I think all the time I'm dangerous. If I'm tired, I can punch and KO. If I'm tired, I can submit the guy. Nobody like beat me easy. Como allez-vous? Don't have everything. Yeah, everything. You speak here.
It's the right French.
Yes. So my name is Luigi Vendramini. I'm a professional fighter. My father is Italian, my mother is Switzerland, and I'm born in Brazil. So I have a triple nationality. And I moved to Switzerland April this year.
How do you feel here in Switzerland, in Lausanne?
I'm really happy here in Switzerland. The life is really good. The gym is really good. I can train in like everything here. Is like everything people say from about Switzerland is true. Here is like a paradise for me. For training here, have a lot of like striking guys good, wrestling guys good, MMA guys. Have like a lot of different people here from many places.
Before MMA, did you do something else?
When I'm young, like in Brazil, everybody wants to be a soccer player. So for me, I started to fight because my father is a jiu-jitsu black belt, and I started to fight for lose weight because when I'm young, I'm weighing 120 kilos. So I lost a lot of weight when I started training jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, and this changed my life.
What did you like in MMA?
You are free to do what is better in the moment. Like you can go on the ground, you can kick, you can elbow, you can do jiu-jitsu, everything. For me, I don't like to train one technique. I don't like training just boxing or I like to train everything.
Did you always enjoy this kind of fighting, brawling?
Yes, in Brazil it's really famous. Like it's a different, like people respect you, people enjoy stay with you. So it's a really good thing in Brazil, like fight. So I really enjoyed all these things, training, be a fighter, everything.
There is no fear?
For me, I think all the fighters have fear because we don't want to lose. So all the time we training, we do 100%, but fight is fight. One punch, one thing you miss, change everything. My first fight, I take this fight just for see, like how I feel when I'm fighting. And I do a good fight, I KO my opponent in first round, I think. And I really enjoy, but I study and train MMA. So in my next fight, I win more quickly, I think 1 minute, and continue to study. But when I win my third or fourth fight, I stop my college and I stop and focus 100% on this because I feel I can be like good in this. I can go far. I don't start this for be a fighter. I just start for enjoy, and when I see that things happen, I change everything and focus 100%.
Today you have like 9 wins, all before the end of the fight.
Yep.
Did you know that you have this power to finish your opponent?
Yeah, I lift a lot, I train a lot, like repetition, repetition, repetition. So when I catch my opponent, normally the fights end. Like everybody, I want to be a UFC champion and like doing good in the promotion, but I think I start so young. I arrived in UFC 22 years, so I don't have a good experience because all my fights I finish in first round. So in UFC, when I like go to the second, third round, I sit in the corner and say, oh, second round. Okay, I never go to this time, you know. So it's a new experience.
For your first fight in UFC, I think you fought against Elizeu Zaleski.
Yes.
Huge fighter, and we know him in France because it was a great war against Benoit Saint-Denis.
Yes.
What can you say about your first fight in UFC?
My first fight, I take this fight with 1 week, I think. I don't train in nothing. I just arrive in São Paulo, I go to the cage, and I take this fight in another division. So I don't lose any weight, and my opponent lose like 10 kilos, 12 kilos. So it's not an easy fight. And my first, I tried to take him down. The first time I rubbed my LCL and I lost completely one leg. So I take him down the next time and take his back and win the round without my LCL. I come back in the second round and I don't feel more my leg. Every time I try to move, my leg shaking and I feel like I lost this leg. So one time I try to kick him and come back my leg. When I come back this leg, my knees go completely out. I try to touch my knee for continue the fight, but he KO me with a fly knee. So it's not a good start, but it's a hard fight. I think I don't have experience. I don't feel, I arrive in the arena and I don't know what I have to do, you know. I see my opponent and I say, okay, I don't feel I'm ready, you know. And I train a lot, do diet, everything perfect, but I don't know. I think like, I don't know if the game of the gym or what happened, but my head is out, so I probably fight in automatic, you know. More or less 2 or 3 years I don't fighting. I try to fight in another promotion, but all the time something happened. Now I feel I grow a lot. I feel I change for like for a real man, you know. Now I understand how the things work, how the world works, because when I arrive in UFC, it's like a kid's dream, you know. It's not, I don't fight for, get money, for have responsibility, for like have a house, blah, blah. I fight just because I like, you know, I just want to go to TV and fight. But now everything changed, and I think if I have a new chance to come back to UFC, I can like be really good.
1, 2, back, out in the direction, in foot, out, 1, 2, middle, go out, direction, 1, middle, move, become 1, 2, middle, switch, the time, 1, switch, go, go.
In Brazil, we don't have a lot of cardio training. Like in Brazil, we train in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, boom, stop. But here, the guys, like the normal people, not the fighters, they train a lot. Some guys train 3 times, like Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, and don't stop, don't rest. So these people like inspire me, like I get inspiration for these people, so I want to train more and more and stay more in the gym, like start early and later, so I start training more for this fight, and I feel like really I train good here. I have 100% chance to win this fight. I never like give up. For me, like stop the fight, the guy win, he have to complete KO. So I think all the time I'm dangerous. If I'm tired, I can punch and KO. If I'm tired, I can submit the guy. I think my best thing is this. Because if you watch the fights, nobody beat me easy. All the time for Farès, for Paddy, for Elizeu, I get a lot of problem for them. And I'm really young, I don't have this body, I don't have this mentality. And I think if I can come back in the past, probably I win these fights.
Is there some fighters that you would like to fight again, like Farès Ziam, Paddy Pimblett or other?
I think if I have a chance, I want to fight with Paddy Pimblett one more time. Because I beat him for probably the whole round, and in the end he get me with a punch I don't see, and the fight's over. So I think I have a good chance to beat him in one new opportunity.
You got it. Go up, got up, up, up. I need one. Again, go. Again.
What do you know about your opponent, Yazid Chouchane?
I see 2 or 3 fights. He's French, and he's a good fighter. He's a brawler, and he don't have fear. He go, he don't care. Have a good takedown. I think it's a good match for both of fighters.
Yazid will be at home in France.
Yes.
How do you feel about that fighting?
All the time, I never fight in my place. You know, all the time is the place for my opponents. So for me, it's not a new thing. I really don't care for fight in France or Brazil or however place.
You have 9 wins, 9 by knockout or submission. Is it something important for you to finish the fight before the limit?
My goal for this fight is win. So if I fight 1 minute, 10 seconds or 3 rounds, I don't care. I just want to win and come back for the victories and show for the people what I train here and how Switzerland can be a good place for training. And here have a lot of good fighters. They just don't have opportunity yet.
You will fight in a great organization, PFL, in their first event in France, in Paris. What does this fight represent to you?
Oh, I'm very happy to this opportunity, and my first time I fight in Europe. For me, it's a good honor to fight in PFL too, because in the moment is the UFC and PFL, they fight each other for the best show. If I'm doing good in this fight, I think many doors open for me here in Europe.
For the people who don't know you, what can we expect from you in this fight?
Like all my fights, if you see my first fight and my last fight, all the time is a good show. It's not a boring fight. So if you want entertainment, see me September 30 in Paris.